Hey, Ars. Fix my screen. Bumped it with my chair. There. Got my camera working again. So I basically just want to get this thing moving. Hi, Mark. How's everybody? Good. Is it Mamba? Let's see. Been so long since I've done anything to this boat. I don't know where I left off. Okay, so I used those propellers. Not sure why I did that. Oh well. Shit. Something like that. Yeah. All right. So I think I want to get the engine working, get this thing. I just noticed my shading mechanic, so I use a green screen. The SM on my hat is the same color, so you can see the game through my SM on my hat. That's kind of funny. Anyway, I need to... Thanks, Mark. Get rid of that one. See how much fuel is in this thing. 7, that's it? Really? It's not a whole lot of fuel. Where is my tank? Right here. Did I put it all the way back there? Probably because there was nowhere else to put it. Probably. Well, anyway, I'm going to put a stack somewhere. I think I'm going to put it on this side. Yeah. Something like that. Can't really do that because then it's going to block the window. So just do... I mean, it's one engine, so yeah, we'll just do that. Yay high. Let's see, we'll delete this stuff. I almost deleted my window. Yeah. And then yeah, that'll be, that's more than I've had in a while. It's usually just you and Drixit, man. So yeah, we'll just fix that. Not sure where that came from. Something like that. Let me look. He's on, so he might. We were playing a server last week. One of my servers. So that is a problem. Let's see. Easy fix. I have Rust servers. How big of a ship, Mark? I've got quite a few things that I've already built, so yeah, that'll be fine. Just make it look pretty. So then I think just do Potter port. Just do 2 of these. Call that good. Actually, I might round that off, maybe. Something like that. It's all right. Can you guys hear my cat in the background? See, I don't think I like that either. Okay, I was just checking. Nah, I think yeah, that'll be fine. I do want to move this spotlight back now though. Where's the other one? 2 blocks away. Perfect. All right, so go ahead and get the engine plumbed up. How am I gonna do? Because the fuel's in the back. How am I gonna do that? I know how I'm gonna do that. Let's get this done first, so I quit getting side. Hey, that's convenient right there. So we need one to be exhaust, one to be fuel, air. Sweet. That couldn't have worked out any better, really. For Oh yeah? I can't actually see the stream, so I typically don't have a whole lot of viewers, so I don't really watch it. Curious as to why I can't hear the game. You know what? I'm gonna change this. Thanks, Mark. I have no idea. Let me bring up the stream. I don't know. Mine shows 3 likes. Mine shows aliens. I agree. That's the only logical explanation. I agree. That's the only logical explanation. Do it this way. Yes, logical. Yes, logical. Yeah, I'll do that like that. Yeah. Science approves of this message. Right. Cat is being very noisy. So I have a cat. His name is Moose. He's a black. He's all black. Wow. That's like a record for me, Aris. I didn't want to do that. So anyway, Moose is black. He's part Mancoon. And he's very loud. He's a very vocal cat. And right now he really wants in our bedroom, and I won't let him in there. So I'm surprised you guys can't hear him. So Coolant, I think. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. So being how these engines don't need... Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. No, I can't. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can totally do it that way. Delete all this. These are gonna be coolant. And then I will do... Yeah, that'll work. It's gonna make it really boxy in here, but... Don't care. So let's get rid of that. This needs to be that. So this is going to be fuel. Fuel, I like to do red. And then coolant, I like to do blue. Should I make those blocks or pipe? Let's look at it both ways. I'm losing my mind here. Actually, I'm thinking it'd look better pipe. Hold on. Hold your horses. I mean, if I did the whole thing blocks, you wouldn't even see the engine. Maybe that's what I should do. Urs, what do you think? This is your job to tell me how to do this. Let's look at it like this. Damn it. We'll delete this. Closed T-piece. And then we'll just cover this all up. Yeah, now you can't even see the engine. I think I like that better. I think I'm going to roll with that. Okay, so... that should... Yep, these are coolant. These are fuel. That one's fuel. So this is literally just going to be 2 pipes down through the floor. What was I looking for? Ports. You don't have to have... These need to be blue. You don't have to have pumps on these engines. Shit. It's not gonna work either. Well, I mean, considering you can't see it, just kick this out like that. And then just do something like this. Yeah, I mean, y'all can see it right now, but later on you won't be able to see it. Wonder why my game has no sound. Actually, I want that to go down. And then like this. And that's going to go straight back to the tank. The game is being... I might have to restart the game. No, I guess it doesn't need to have sound. I think I clicked off the window too many times and now it's unhappy. I'll guess. Port. Okay, there's that. Did I... Okay, so there's plenty of room. To make... What are you talking about, Mark? Am confused. Oh, you know what? It might be. There, I muted it. Yeah, because I had it brought up. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Why did I do it that way? I don't remember. I don't remember the last time I streamed this ship when we started building it. I feel like there's a reason why I made that so small. Let's look. Oh, yeah, that's probably why. Because it rolls over. Huh. Okay, well, let's put the tank back the way it was. I really don't think 7,400 is going to be enough. So this was not very, yeah, I think it was that big. I think it's still going to roll over. Let's look. I think that this boat might be a little bit too top heavy. It wasn't sitting like this before. Titanic 2.0. No, it was just, it was sleeping. That's what it was doing. So the tank needs to be somewhere else. Let's see, there's 2 blocks. Doesn't make any sense. It wasn't doing that this morning when I looked at it. Huh. Oh well. So that's fuel. And figure out a way to refuel, which I just figured out. Symmetry. That should be. Is that the tank? I think it is. Sure is. Sweet. So I need this. No. Kind of. It's kind of working. It'll get there. Also, if for the whole 2 of you that are watching, if you didn't know, what was I gonna type in? Oops. You have to have vents on your tanks. And that's it. It's literally all you need. So let's see, I need engine controller, power start, so that one. Put that right there. And then this will be RPS, temp, start, and switch box. Width. Switch box. Put him up here. Maybe. Man, that engine barely fits in here. Where am I? I'm stuck. Put him in here. There, and then engine power. So that will actually turn the engine off. Because if your second value doesn't have anything hooked to it, it defaults to 0, which shuts off the engine. So we need to look in this microprocessor. Start is 2, power is 1. Okay. Temp is 2, RPS is 1. All right. So let's go up here to this, and then we're going to do engine power, and that is going to be a switch. 1, engine start. It's going to be a button, And it's going to be 2. Yeah, I know how to use live. I'm live right now. Temp was 2, okay. Whoa. RPS dial 0, 120, 2. No, I did that wrong. 120. Engine temp dial 0, 20, 2, and we'll go check that. But that should be, I think I have all this stuff hooked to power. Yep. Let's check this. Min is 0.08. 0.08. Idle is 0.08 in case you were wondering. It's the stack. That's what it is. You don't know how to use live? It's really not that hard. I use OBS to do live streams. And OBS, if you have a YouTube account, OBS pretty well sets it up for you. It's not that bad. Let me on the ladder, sir. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. I didn't hook up the composite to the button. So we need to go in there. Now it should work. I'm gonna have to balance out this. There's a stack that doesn't belong there. So let's make sure it starts. It is running. This boat's not big enough to do a stabilizer on, or else I would. Sweet. And then that should shut it off. Awesome. Now, need a gear. Yeah, I want that. Towards the engine. Then I want pipe. One of these. That should be enough. And then clutch. Might have to adjust the idle with 2 generators on it. So gen. Didn't know that Xbox had, or I didn't know Stormworks supported console. I mean, I guess that would make sense. Oh, yeah, it does. Huh, interesting. So Power. Look at you go, Aris. I wouldn't think that it would. I mean, don't get me wrong, I used to have an Xbox. But I wouldn't think that, man, I couldn't do that again. I can't on the USB. I can't, I'm not sure how I would be able, I'm not sure how it would work using a controller. Shit. There's a gas tank right here. Alrighty. No big deal. Where is my... Okay. So it's 3 high. Boop. Fixed. And we'll do this pipe because pipe doesn't take up as much room as blocks. So hopefully I don't lose a bunch of fuel doing it this way. If I do, I'll run it all through the floor. Alright, so there's that. And then I want a auto clutch. That's the one I want. Yeah, I know, it's a little unheard of, isn't it? Yeah, you're right. You don't know what your dad did? How old are you, Mark? Oh. I was a little bit confused. So I want this to be, that needs to be 4.13? Huh. My kid's 16. 0.99. He's asking, you shut your mouth. I don't need your input. What's that. I know you are, Aris. We're gonna do a 2-to-1. See how... I don't know if I hooked up the steering. I guess we'll figure it out. I missed. You know what, before I do that, I should get the speed hooked up. Oh. Speed. Power and speed. So... Gauge? No. Digital? Yes. Actually, clock. Clock. Digital. So that I know where they go. So that's going to be speed, that's going to be fuel. Or no, this is going to be speed. So speed, knots, and then no decimal. This is fuel, no decimal. Get all this stuff hooked up. Fuel, back here. That. So for the speed, we need a linear, which is going to go right here, and then a function one input goes there, this goes here, this goes here, and conversions x times 1.943844. Yeah, I know. I remember that. I thought it was funny. I really need to turn that to on. Okay, so on. Let's see if it moves. Did I power? I think I did. I did not do something. Aha. So they... I don't know of any game other than this one that you could build boats. Let's see here. I bet these have... Oh, see, I didn't hook up the steering anyway. So A and D, boop, boop, boop. Pitch. So we need a constant number. No, we don't. We will use the clutch controller. That will give us our number. A little lag there. I mean, I have another game that use scrap ships, but I can't think of any that I can't think of any other game that you build ships. And you gotta be kidding me. Roblox. You know, Aris, I think he's right. I think it is Roblox. I think you can build ships in Roblox. This thing uses absolutely no fuel. And it goes almost 22 knots. That is insane. And it turns nicely. Well, it was turning nicely. I think that this boat is going to end up being a little bit top heavy. Man, that is ridiculous. Alright, well, let's pull up in here and make sure that the fueling part of it works, because that would be annoying. So I think the other thing that I wanted to do in this stream, what the hell was that? What's my temp? Temp's good. Ah. Well, not checking the fuel now. That hurt. Need to add some weights to the bottom of this so it's a little more, so it's a little less tippy. I think a lot of that too might be the shape of the front, because there's not a whole lot of flat surface. We can delete that now. Where is Fish Finder? Will it fit in here? It will. Sweet. Okay, so this is not that. Oh, I already have one in here. What? Why is this one smaller than this one? Oh, whatever. We'll delete this one. Oh, you know what? It might. So is that one all hooked up then? Composite, yeah. Okay. Well, I will need accessory. Put him over here. There. Rename some of this. Yeah. I crash a lot. Cabin lights, deck lights. I need to be in here. Cabin lights, deck lights. We don't need clearance lights, so fish finder. Okay, and then fish finder is going to be channel 4, I think, which is a switch. Perfect. Just that. Logic. Fish finder there. Breaker on. Main power. It's in here, U, auxiliary, power. Power. Alright. Save this. As soon as I find it. Spawn. Sweet. Alright, so that works. Let's make sure the tanks work. Pothead Racing. I like it. That's awesome. Let's see. Out. Attach. Ooh, this might be fun. They still haven't fixed the hoses in this game, so it's gonna keep dragging me backwards. Never had it do. I've never had it done it that bad before. Let's try this again. Yeah. Yeah. So my kid used to play this game. Well, I never thought about that. Um, I'm just gonna park the damn boat closer to the. So my kid used to play this game with me, and he jumped off the dock to put fuel in his boat, and it killed him. It ricocheted him back so hard it killed him, and he has not played since. Okay, that's a thing. All right. So let's make sure it'll pull fuel out. I still can't believe how much fuel this thing does not use. I need to make it a little more stable though. Probably just put stabilizers on it. Okay, and it'll pull fuel back out. Sweet. I think that's. Let me hook up the back gate thing. Yeah, so I heard that they nerfed the traction on the tires for some reason. I don't remember why. I think these are hooked to anything. So I'm going to set this up on the deck. Need a player sensor. Put that right here. Radius, let's go 175. Yeah, so I had, oh, I can't think of his name. One of my subs, we were building semis, like tractor trailers, and we couldn't make it up. Oh yeah, we were hauling coal, and we couldn't make it up a hill because the tires were so crap. Okay, so I need, so that's going to be point, let's see here, 0.5, I believe. Yeah, so it needs to start at 0.5. So let's put it up here and then we'll move it. So I need a switch. Constant. Two constant numbers. So that should be 0. So I actually only need 1. And then this is going to be 0.5. And that is going to be off. I think those are, yep. Yeah, it's something about the 9x9s, man. I'll see you, Aris. Thanks for watching. And then player. That doesn't need power. Let's see if that works. So it's 1. Yep, perfect. So let me save this boat. I'm really good at logic, but I tend to go way overboard. So I will show you one of my tankers. Where is my tanker? I made this one last year. Took me like 3 weeks. That's the logic on it. And then that's the composite. There's not much video, but yeah, there's like my FPS goes nuts when I turn the logic part of that on. But yeah, I do I like logic. It's probably one of the biggest things that about the game that I do like. So I have all these are ballast pumps. That's all I play on is PC, man. Yeah, I like logic. Are you using hold on. Are you using pivots for your bucket? Oh hell, my generator's still outside. I must have turned him off. Okay. Well, I will just put a pivot on this real quick and see. It's not what I wanted. I want this to go one way. We'll do it this way. So what I always do is I always slow these things way down, which is turning the gear ratio all the way up, and then speed at like 0.5. So let's get power to that. Oops. Do a switch. Constant. It's going to be a 1. That's going to be on, and then I want a push to toggle, push button. Oh, that's easy. Use a keypad. Or you can build you can make a processor, and you can make a you can put a counter in it. More variable. But I'm assuming you don't want to use a oh I got an idea. Maybe I gotta lay off the box. No, no, no. I don't think that's it at all, sir. So let me... I have a controller. Throttle control. So this uses a panel Arrow button, and then this is going to be arrow button down. Channel 2. Let me make sure that's right. I haven't looked at this thing in forever. Yeah, switches. Yep. Okay. So channel 1, channel 2. All right. So then that will be like that. And that goes to that. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. Where I can just barely move it a little bit at a time. Is that what you're talking about? Hold on a second. I don't think it's resetting. There it goes. Oh, you know what? I bet it's getting stuck on that. Yeah. Do you want to see... Here, I'll show you how I set up the processor. If you want to take a picture of this, this is like all the logic you need in the processor to make a up-down. That's why. Because it starts at 0.08. I want it to go -1. So yeah, that should be, let me check, because I don't want to tell you that and then it doesn't work. So it should be straight up and down. Straight up and down. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so processors are also something I'm really good at. I am not good at Lua scripting. I cannot Lua script to save my life. But yeah. The up-down counter, that's the big thing, having it where you have it set, or else it'll just keep going. That sucked. No problem, man. But I do think I'm going to end my stream because it is after lunchtime for me and I have to go get food. So for all of you that stuck around, I appreciate it. I'll see everybody later.